Hello, I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of these little videos designed to help you to get through these strange days in which we find ourselves, and these yet remain strange days indeed. This week, a message from a mustard seed. Jesus said if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you could move mountains, but what does that really mean? Faith as a grain of mustard seed. It's a simile. A simile means it's like. A tangerine is like an orange. A pear is like an apple. A pear isn't an apple. A tangerine isn't an orange, but a tangerine is like an orange, and a pear is like an apple. If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, so what's the message of the mustard seed? The first thing the mustard seed tells us is it starts small. It is one of the smallest of all seeds. We used to sing a song in the old church, faith, 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 just a little bit of faith. Faith, 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 just a little bit of faith. You don't need a whole lot. Just use what you've got. The Bible tells us that God has given to every man, to every woman, a measure of faith. That is your mustard seed of faith. Now, once you catch this, what you do with it is left entirely up to you. What you do with the faith that God has given you is left entirely up to you. You can live a life of limitation, or you can live a life of abundance. The choice is really yours. But you got to start where you're at to get where you're going, and you start with that little mustard seed of faith. Remembering that the Bible said in Hebrews 11, verse 6, without faith it's impossible to please him, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. The second thing that the mustard seed is saying to us is the seed itself. In Genesis we read, whose seed is in itself. If you are a person of faith, you're going to have faith, because that seed of faith is in you. God has dealt to every man, every woman, I said it a moment ago, a measure of faith. Jesus said about a centurion one day, he said, I've not found so great a faith, no, not in all of Israel. Where did the centurion get faith from? I submit to you that he had an inherent faith. It was on the inside of him. It made him believe. And when he heard about Jesus, that faith was unleashed. And he knew a miracle was about to manifest for his servant. Do you have faith? I know that you do. I know that you do, because you're watching this video. You're looking for something deeper. You're looking for something more real in your life. I want you to acknowledge the faith that resides within you and let your faith loose. You're going to see God do some marvelous things in your life. Of course, on the flip side of that, a few verses later, Jesus is rebuking his disciples, saying, "O ye of little faith, where is your faith?" And that was a question he asked his disciples more than once. And I suppose it's a question he's asking of his disciples today. Where is your faith? I am a faith man because I found that faith works. I found that without faith it's impossible to please him. I found that faith is the substance of things hoped for. I found Matthew 9:29, according to thy faith, so be it unto thee. Now here's the third thing you learn from the seed, and that is seed has to be sown. And sowing implies intention. In Matthew, the 13th chapter, the 3rd verse, Jesus said, a sower went out to sow. In the kingdom similes, a man is going out and he's sowing seed, and it's a mustard seed in my mind. He's sowing a seed intentionally. What is your intention? Because faith is all about intention. When you read that faith without works is dead, you can also read that faith without intention is dead. Are you living intentionally? Are you moving intentionally? Because if you're a man or woman of faith, you're going to move intentionally. You're going to live intentionally. What are your intentions? What do you want out of life? Because once again, according to thy faith, so be it unto thee. If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you can move the mountains, and the mountains will move. This is going to be a week of mountain moving faith. Now, next Sunday at Aspire Church, I'm going to share a message called Ruling and Reigning in the Realm of Riches. And in it, you're going to find a pattern for prosperity. If you want to prosper, and I know that you do, you're going to want to catch this message. Ruling and reigning in the realm of riches with a pattern for prosperity. Everyone is not going to prosper. You need to know that. But you can. And I'll show you how this Sunday at Aspire Church. You can catch it on the live stream at aspirechurch.tv or catch it on Facebook at Aspire Church TV. That's live stream aspirechurch.tv. Facebook Aspire Church TV, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It is going to be powerful. I know it's going to help you to prosper in every dimension of your life. Understanding that prosperity is more than dollars and cents. It's an attitude toward God, an attitude toward life, and an attitude toward yourself. I want you to prosper in every dimension. I'll be back Wednesday and Friday with some more mustard seed ideas. I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc. I'll see you then.